first game back, eh?
Okay, we're live now, just not live now. But when you're ready, right?
Yeah.
They got 5 premier referees this year. Could be good.
Kia ora everybody, welcome to this live feed from Huntly. First up game, TANI Ferraro Reserves versus Hamilton City Tigers. A little bit of overcast day here at the moment in Huntly. About an hour ago the sun was beaming, but now a bit of rain threatens to come through with some grey clouds at the moment. But hopefully it stays like this, otherwise Kana will be on his own up here on the scaffold. So yeah, welcome everybody to this live feed. Just going to let everybody know the teams that are going to take the field shortly. Starting with Hamilton City Tigers, we've got number 1, young fella Te Oranga Tairakina. Number 2, John Oga. Number 3 in the centres, Aaron Judd. And number 4, partnered in the centres, one of the Tigers veterans, Vaughan Calasinai. Number 5, Lewis Oga. Number 6, another one of the veterans, Dominic Paul. Number 7, Aaron Hardy. And number 16, at prop, not sure how Kana's doing this, but he's cameraing the game and also playing. And that's Ashley Timson. And at hooker, we've got David Hardy. And the other prop, Jonathan Wilson. In the back row, we've got Tiger, man of steel himself, a veteran, Simon Beale. Number 12, in the second row with him is Wiramu Wirihana. And on the back of the scrum, another Tigers veteran, Tamainu Huirama. And on the bench for Tigers today, number 14, Wayne Paranihi. Wearing number 17 is Paul Rahona. Number 18, Hamilton City Tigers chairman, James Paul. And rounding up to 17, wearing number 20, is Shaquille Jakeman. So that's the Hamilton City Tigers reserves team for today. Heading out over to the TANI Ferraro reserves team. At the back we've got number 1, Te Ranginui Taho. Number 2, Ari Just. Number 3, young Lance Taitoko. Number 4, Utah Wilson. And number 5, Arama Moana. Number 6, Anthony Goff. And number 7, Paunamu Poihapi. Number 8, Wiramu Timoti. Number 9, Matawhaiti Nepe Pohatu. And number 10, Ora Muru. Number 11, Jason Watkins. Number 12, Te Oromune Te Wara. Number 13, Brendan Irvine. Number 14, Te Taonga Muru Hauraki. Number 15, his first game back for the season, Ruben Forey. Number 16, number 16, who's number 16? Oh, Russell Leaf. And number 17, Tēnā Ngāhiwi. So that's the 17 for TANI Ferraro Premier Reserves today. A bit of youth mixed in there with some experience. Both props on the bench. Ruben Forey and Russell Leaf actually played in the Premier Grand Final in 2018. They both decided to go into off season and put on some extra weight, and now they'll be playing in the reserves at the moment. But good luck to them. Some good experience there, mixed in with these young fellas. And now we have Hamilton City Tigers making their way onto the field, led by Kana Morgan. This reserve team, Hamilton City Tigers team, looks like they've been travelling well actually with the results that I've seen. So Both teams haven't been defeated yet. So it should be an awesome game to watch today. Big mihi to our officials, especially Leon Williamson, who's coming back for the first time to referee this year. He was just saying that he had a couple of fights last year and dislocated his ankle. So he's had his rehab and he's ready to get back into things. Welcome back, Leon. Awesome to see you, mate. We also have running one of the lines, a young man by the name of James Bull. Played for TANI Ferraro Reserves last year. He's looking at taking up. Can we get a shot in on James Bull there, please, bro? Linesman on that side. He's looking at taking up refereeing, so this is his first time running the line. So awesome, mate. Awesome, James. Nami kia koe hoa. We've got Jaden Porter walking down here in front of us. He's back in the Prims team this weekend. The veteran back in the Prims. I'm seeing his name floating about in the teams, and he's on the sideline today. He's got a camera in his hand. Good to see you, cuz. Oh, I took a photo of the reserve one. Got the Prim one. And we were just chatting with the Tigers veteran himself. Yarns with Nams just in the back here. Back in the Prims today. So we're about to kick off here, whānau. TANI Ferraro going left to right. Kicking off to Hamilton City Tigers going right to left. We've got our Huntley Rugby whānau playing in the background over here against Leamington. So all the best to them as well. So Tigers here looking to make good yards out of their half. I think you owe me a couple of coronas too, Canna, from the last game.
Yep. They're coming, bro. They're coming. Good vibes.
Oh, I'm not sure to double that up today, mate. Oh, if the veteran had looked out to his left, he had 3 men unmarked, 3 on 1. But oh well. Not sure why we've got a. Tigers turned the ball over there. Mistake by, I think it was Mr. Paranihi. So TANI Ferraro here in good position on the first tackle there. Jason Watkins there with a good strong hit up. One of the veterans of the TANI Ferraro team. More experienced players. Let's see what TANI Ferraro can come up with in this first set that they have. Oh, good shift there. Good shift there by Brendan Irvine. Skip ball there from Brendan Irvine. Getting the ball into the space. And finished off well there by young Arama Moana. Scores 4-0. Young Arama Moana got a lot of speed actually. So as you can see, whānau, in the bottom right corner, you should be able to see the score there. Young Arama Moana going in the left hand corner there. So we've probably been going 3 minutes max, kind of. And
Quick turnover.
yeah,
By the
Tigers are guilty of turning the ball over there in their first set, coming out of their half. Gifted TANI Ferraro some good territory, and took them 4 plays to find themselves over the trial line. Great vision there by the veteran Brendan Irvine with that skip ball. Not one to. Actually, he's not one to possess that type of vision and skill. He's normally a head down, ass up type of player, but it's good to see he's added a bit of skill to his game, a bit of vision to his game. But no doubt you'll see the TANI Ferraro number 13 today working tirelessly for the 80 minutes. Young man who's, well, he's not quite young anymore, but got a lot of experience, knows what's required. So unsuccessful in their conversion. The score remains 4-0. Paina Mupoipi unsuccessful in their conversion. So we've got TANI Ferraro reserve coach down to my left, Clifford Miner, doing a good job with this team. And down to my right, we've got Kana Morgan again. He's even he's even coaching the reserves team for Tigers. Good to see you back there, Harry Albert. Shouts of miles offside from the sideline here. Got a few coaches, got a few referees here on the sideline. So Tani Whare here in good field territory again. Third tackle. As they look to shift the ball once again. Young Lance Taitoko, first game of the season actually. He's been turning up to training and he's been patient and waiting for his opportunity to get a run, and he finds himself in the team today. So Tani Whare will look to finish this set with a good kick. Oh! Fullback for, I think that's Aaron Judd. Bit of a clash of bodies there. I hope they're alright. I think that's one of the ogres on the field, on the ground. Him and Aaron Judd collided there. Hope things are alright. Actually ended up being a good take by Aaron Judd, regardless of the clash. Good take on the pressure. So we've got someone out there patting her head. I'm not too sure if that's the concussion sign. Two of them. They got 15 minutes. So take note of the time, Paul. They got 15 minutes to get them back out there. If they don't, then it's an interchange. Yeah, what do you call it? The head knock, rolling. Concussion. So yeah, hopefully these two, they've got 15 minutes. Well, they can be assessed on the sideline here. And if they don't return within their 15 minutes, it's deemed interchange. So if you didn't know, the reserves competition has gone from unlimited interchange to 15 interchanges this year. So if these two players are unable to return to the field in the 15 minutes given to assess them, Tigers will then have 13 interchanges left. So we've got the Hamilton City Tigers chairman about to take the field. I see he played in the Coastlines and South game last weekend too. Congratulations, mate. So yes, we've got two Tigers players. Now they got 15 minutes. They got 15 minutes. They got 15 minutes to assist them. So Coach Harry Albert's been forced to make a couple of changes here. Nah, it's 15 minutes to assist them, bro. Then they got to go back on the field before 15 minutes. Otherwise, it's an interchange. You sent two out, bro? Two came off, eh?
Just commentator, shut up.
Just been given the word by Kenna to shut up and commentate. Sorry, mate. It's not my fault they want some... So Tigers get to a kick in their second set. Good bounce here for Tigers. Oh, Ari just gets his hands on the ball. This boy can scamper too if he gets into space, but he runs into contact there. And driven back a couple of metres. So Tani Whare here on their 30, coming out of the own half. had a couple of boys here with some awesome speed, and they want to run it straight into the big forwards of Tigers. Some clever play there. No, we roll back into big charge there by Waramu Timoti. I think this is the second game of the season. Tani Ferraro again, go to the bomb. Young Te Oranga Tairakinga takes it easily. Some good footwork. Good footwork there and a good take by young Te Oranga Tairakinga. Youngest son of James Tairakinga. Player and coach in his time for Hamilton City Tigers. Probably at home watching the live feed with his Johnny Walker bottle. First penalty of the game there, given away by Tani Ferraro. Oh, I could have almost caught that. Almost. So, young Hardy there finds field territory into Tani Ferro's half. So, Hamilton City Tigers' first good chance here, really. So, have a crack at the Tani Ferro defence. Let's see how they can respond. The veteran here, Simon Beale, can guarantee he'll play strong for the full 80 minutes. Great run there by Kana. Turned on his back by the other veteran, Brendan Irvine. Got to keep an eye on this number 13 for Tigers. He's got a lot of skill and vision. Can mix it up. Oh, what an offload. And the number 6 for Tani Ferraro, I think he's playing touch. Bit of cuddling going on there. Like I said, nice shift here by Hamilton City Tigers, getting the ball out to the space there on the right edge. Oh, and just when I gave the Hamilton City Tigers chairman a bit of a mihi, playing in the South Waikato team last weekend, he comes up with a fumble. Kakao, my break. So whānau, if Kana can, just while they're packing the scrum down, do a bit of a sweep around the field. You'll see there we've got an awesome crowd here at the moment to watch this reserve game. A lot of cars here. It's grassroots rugby league at its best here. Whoa, Tani Ferraro lucky there. I thought there was a fumble from the number 13 at the back of the scrum, but the refs called for them to restart the scrum again. So Tani Ferraro on the 20-metre line there, just off it. Looking to get to a good kick here. Here's the try scorer, young Arama Moana. Catches Tigers, good run from him. Catches Tigers offside. Vaughan Kalasina out there. Caught offside by referee Leon Williamson. So Tani Ferraro again, gifted good territory. Going into just over the 40 into the 30-metre area in Tigers half. Let's see what Tani Ferraro can come up with in the set. Oh, good run and equally met with a good tackle from Tamainu Hurama. Tani Ferraro here looked to shift. Oh, Anthony Goff there. Brendan Irvine might have been guilty of holding that ball a little bit too long. And passed it a bit late back door to Anthony Goff, and then he had 3 men outside of him unmarked. But anyway, oh, good defence there. Good defence shown here by the Hamilton City Tigers. And Good kick by Panamu. Actually, I must say, good chase. Good kick and chase by Tani Wharau there, forcing young Te Oranga Tairakina back into the own goal. So Tani Wharau are rewarded with a repeat set. If Tani Wharau can sort the shift out and get the ball outside that half, the centres there, let's see if young get a pass that centre that's shooting out of the defence line, they'll be all on. So Tani Wharau here on the second tackle. In good territory here to attack. Let's see what they can offer. Ruben Forey's first hit up for the year. He's been away in off season and he's come back looking like he's had a baby. Oh. Just simple 1%ers there, letting the Tani Wharau team down. Simple catch. At this level, we should be able to take those types of passes. Actually, just while we're at it, Kana, thought I'd mihi to our mothers last Sunday. Happy Mother's Day for last Sunday. Te ole a moine.
Cooked them breakfast.
Yep. Cooked them breakfast at the bakery. So, Tani Wharau blow another opportunity there. Can tell you now, Tani Wharau's been doing a little bit of mahi on those little 1%ers, the catch and pass. And looks like we'll need a stick at that at training. Tigers here. Let's see if they can get to a good kick after a great effort on defence. Number 13 for Tani Wharau, claiming that he's been held by his jersey. But sadly, mate, they're not going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Just get off the tackle. So once again, Tigers here. Tigers here into Tani Wharau half. Second tackle here on the left edge. Watch the mind of your ball play. He'll run to, he'll mix his game up. Hardy to Hardy there. Oh. Unlucky on the shift out there. Tani Wharau's left edge defence is caught all over the place at the moment. And we've got young Brendan Irvine stuck into the play the ball there. Not ideal. One man out of the defence line. Hey. Not sure what happened there. Tani Wharau guilty of not finishing off the tackle. So there you have it. Try in the corner there to, is that Dominic Paul? Yep, Dom goes over in the left corner here, and that brings the scores to 4-all. Kick to come. So Tani Wharau will look back on this video in the week ahead. Have a look at what happened there. So the man I mentioned earlier, chairman of Hamilton City Tigers, comes off the bench and he becomes the goal kicker. Wow, this man can do everything. Probably about A couple of metres off the sideline there on the left edge. And not the greatest strike. It's unsuccessful, so the score remains 4-4. A little bit of, can you see the lines here, Kenna?
2 of them.
Yeah, 2 halfway lines here. I'm not too sure what the council's done here, but we've got 2 50-metre lines.
One's 50, the other one's 40.
Good
45.
point. Let's see how Tigers ruck this out of their half. See if they can get to a good kick. You reckon there's a penalty in this set, Kenna? Double up on those 2 corners.
Yeah.
You reckon there'll be a penalty?
Nah, no penalties.
No penalties.
I'll make the kick.
Kenna's got a lot of faith in this Tani Ferraro team. No penalties, he reckons. Oh, and you'll be right. No penalties and no coronas owed.
Squared up.
Squared up. Ranginui Taho there. Got a bit of speed about himself, but he wants to run into the biggest player on the field. And that's your medicine if you want to do that. Actually, we've had 3 Tani Ferraro players there run the ball, and this fella doubles up. Got a lot of speed about them, but not being smart about where they're running. So they look to go early. Kick down, good kick at the moment. Let's see if it's backed up with a good chase. Young Te Oranga Tairakina collects it on his try line. And Tani Ferraro do send down a good chase. Tackled down just off his 10-metre line. I can see a penalty coming here, Kana. Cop wait.
No penalties.
Tigers doing a good job here of bringing their ball off their line. They've got the wind behind them actually, going left to right. And they look to kick early. Young Te Ranginui Taho, good take on his 20. Let's see if he can run away from these big guys. No, chooses to run to them. Young Arama. I used to hate these types of players. Quick players coming through the middle. Young Te Ranginui Taho was getting busy here. Might have to put the number 10 on his back. Dominated there though by the Tigers players. And here's our forward starting to roll in now. I think Ruben's out there. Oh, I thought he was going to get a second touch. No. Tani Ferraro rewarded with a penalty. I'm not too sure what that was for, Kana.
Oh, he tapped his knee.
Tapped his knee. First time I've seen that one.
He touched his knee when he tackled him, so
Oh, okay.
I got touched his
Must have been a knee to the head or something. So, Pona Mupoipi chooses to go to the furthest side of the field to find touch. Here we go. Ruben Forey. Oh, no. It's the other prop. Russell Leaf come off the bench. Young Matafaiti Nepe Pohatu goes for a dart. Let's see if they've learned from their mistake the last time. Held it a bit too long. Oh, he didn't pass it at all this time. Had good numbers outside him to the left. Terrible distribution there. Ruben Forey, ooh. Twin towels coming together there. Shaquille Jakeman and Ruben Forey. Some big contact. Oh, they end up getting a kick through. But no. Kick's too strong. Leon Williamson here is not happy about something. He's known to not take any crap from anybody. Interchanges, Paul. Yeah, so they got 15 minutes to a system. Is it over? So that's the interchange. They need a call for their cards. Holly, you want to make sure you make that in? Go down and see them, Paul. Tigers here, looking to get to a good kick coming out of the half. Shaquille Jakeman here, big unit. Takes a few boys, Tani Ferraro boys to take him down. Good carry there. Ruben Forey playing hugs. Fifth and final. And Kana finds himself with the ball in his hands. He's not the kicker. Oh. Te Rangi Nui Taho comes up with a fumble there. Tough bomb to take. So he's gifted Hamilton City Tigers good opportunity here. Last time Tigers went down the right edge, Tani Ferraro left edge was a little bit all over the place. So let's see if they go back there. So scrum here on the left edge, 10 metres out from the Tani Ferraro line. Tigers set up to attack. Head high there called by Leon Williamson. Head high by one of the smallest fellas in the Tani Ferraro team. Tigers are looking good here. Let's see how strong Tani Ferraro's defence is. Better watch this young Hardy at number 9. He's pretty tricky out of there. Oh. Painami Poiopi. Guilty of cuddling again. Need to lock that ball up. Too much cuddles. Tigers get that ball away again. Take the score out to 8-4. Good offload there. Had about 5 Tani Ferraro players on him. None of them wanted to know about the ball. So, like I said, 8-4 is the score with the kick to come. Almost an identical kick as the last one. Maybe 2 meters closer. So Kana's calling me out here. He's calling a miss for 2 coronas. I agree with you, mate. So if he misses, he gave me 2 coronas. Actually, Matt, I think he's learned from his last strike. I say he gets this, Kana. Oh, what did I say, Kana? What did I say, mate? You owe me 2 coronas. That takes the score to 10-4.
2 coronas to 0.
Never doubted you, James. Score's 10-4.
Short win under the bar.
Hey, mate, I saw 2 linesmen put their flags up.
2 blind linesmen.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
It's a renege. You can't renege.
Any free beers is good, even if it's just 2 bottles. So Tani Ferraro again, guilty of not locking their ball up. Both times on this right edge. Great kickoff and take by the Tigers there. Ashley Timpson. Good carry by the old fella. Tigers look to go down the blind side there and test Tani Ferraro, see if they're resting down there. I got caught out a couple of times down there blind side resting. My time. Brendan Irvine is about his 3rd penalty, I think. He might need to look back on this video next week as well. Not helping his team at all there. Ruben Forey. Looks like he's sacking him in. We've got some kids underneath the scaffold here. Hey, keep still, bro. You're rocking the thing. Got some kids having a party underneath the scaffold, shaking the scaffold around. Anyway, back to the game. We've got Tigers here in good territory again. Samainu tips it on to the big man, Shaquille Jacob. Let's see what they come up with. Young Painamu up, Painamu Poiapi. He's playing touch with his arms out there and trying to grab onto jerseys. Needs to get his shoulders in there. Shaquille again, another hit up. Tani Ferraro have done well here. Get to the 5th and final. Let's see. Oh, good take there by young Adam Moana. If he gets into the space, watch him run, Whānau. No one's going to catch him. Oh, young Te Oranga's coming across, but I think Adam is going to be too quick. Too quick. Great 100-metre try there from Te Oranga. Oh, from young Adam Moana, sorry. But a gallant chase there by young Te Oranga Tairakina. Trying to force him out to the corner, but Adam Moana, too much speed. Speed kills. So that takes the score to 8-10 to Hamilton City Tigers, with the conversion to come from Tani Ferraro. And I'm going to say he's going to get this kana. 2 bottles on that, mate. I'll take that one early. I'm going to chuck up 10 points even before he kicks this goal, Whānau. 10-all. Saves me putting it up later. So I'm about to see myself go 4 coronas up after this kick. Kana was a little bit slow to jump on that one.
You'll get it, bro.
Hey. Come on, mate. We've just had an interchange there from Tani Ferraro while his kick's being converted. Number 15, Teina Ngaiui, making his way onto the field, and it looks like he's going into the 2nd row. Replacing Te Oramene Te Wara out there on the left edge. Trainers come off here from Hamilton City Tigers, letting the coach know, Hura Albert, that one of the players needs to come off. So here we have a Whānau. It was always going to be a good game, and it's proving so. Score once again locked up, 10-all. I doubt Tigers will be kicking back to their left edge. Young Arama Moana. Here we go, Russell Leaf. With a strong run. Sees young Shaquille and put some footwork on. Ruben Forey, what a carry. Picks up a solid 10 metres there. The veteran Brendan Irvine's liking the skip ball. Oof, oof, oof. Jingles. Big man like Ruben Forey won't be wanting to reach back for a football like that. Get it out in front, mate. Get it out in front. Young Pounamu Puyapi finds himself on the left edge, putting in that kick, and it's going to be too strong. So Hamilton City Tigers gifted a 7-tackle set here. We've got our TANI Ferraro reserve coach down to my left, getting a bit vocal now. Ooh, the swinger. Young Ogre. Can't get anything by this man. The referee, Leon. I actually agree with him. If Utah could have just held that ball, it would have been perfect. But Tigers' feet on the 30-metre line in their half. Shouldn't be too far away from half time, mate, can it?
Yeah.
Couple of minutes maybe. It's been a good half. So Ngate Nangai makes his first tackle of the game. Brendan Irvine, he's going to get penalised again if he doesn't watch it, the extra work he's putting in the tackle there. Tigers have done well. Oh, not a great kick. I was just going to say they've done well to get to a kick, but it's not a great kick. He kicked it and ended up 1 metre behind him where he kicked it from. He's the try scorer. He's got a double today, actually. Young Arama Moana, but if he's going to run high like that into a big pack, he's going to get driven back 10 metres, just like he did there. So our little fast men have got to be smart around the contact area and get to their fronts. Otherwise, they're going to be going backwards. He's another young boy, Lance Taituku. They looked to kick early. I think that was only the fourth. And I'm not sure if they should have kicked that out. Just looking at the Tigers players, kept it in, would have been interesting. Oh, well, Tigers get another scrum. On the 30-metre line in their half. Actually, the Premier game should be a good game today, Kana. Looking forward to seeing how both teams go. We've got Dave McMeek. Ooh. Oh. Tigers guilty of playing a little bit too flash coming out of their red, and if you don't execute those, this is the price you pay. You just gifted TANI Ferraro some good territory to attack. So yeah, back to the Premier game, Kana. Got Dave McMeekin, and be his first game in charge with it. Dave McMeekin, and we also have got Taho Paki at the helm for the Premiers for TANI Ferraro today. I've stepped down and given them the opportunity to take the boys today. So all the best to those two coaches today. Yeah, we've got young Te Tonga Muru Hauraki on the field now. Oh, Not the cleverest of plays, but I think he might have got over. Oh, no, he didn't. Must be short. Oh, some clever stuff here. Run straight back into where the traffic is. We might play a whole set of 6 out here in the one corner if this keeps up. Oh, what a kick and what a take from, who was it, Anthony Goff, the other half. One half kicks it and one half receives it and scores. Good kick. So we almost played a full set of 6 in one corner there. But Painami Poepi comes up with... Yep, and I think he's going to get this kick, so I'll put another 2 coronas on that Kana. Great try there. Takes the score out to 14-10. I'm going to make it 16-10. If only that's how much confidence I think he's going to make this kick.
Subscribers are going to want their money back.
Yeah. Got some kids playing around underneath the scaffold.
Half time must be in.
Bro, leave the scaffold on and breathe or shaking it. I put the 2 points up already, Fano. Saves me going back to it and doing it again. 16-10. Shouldn't be too far away from half time. How much time, Polly? Huh? 7 minutes left. Oh, we've got a long time to go. 7 minutes.
A long half.
So once again, fun. I hope you're enjoying this first half. It's a good game at the moment. 16-10. Let's see how Ruben Forey trucked this up. Ashley Timpson playing. It's only the first. Only the first tackle, and he goes for an offload and goes forward. Tani Ferraro guilty there of not being patient. Could have just got a quick play of the ball there, and Tani Ferraro could have played off the back of it. But Ruben's first game back for the season. He's all excited. Let's see if he's excited to tackle now. Anybody can run. Let's see if he can back it up with defense. Oh, great cover tackle there by Te Rangi Nui Taho. I think Painami Poepi was lucky there. Painami was struggling. But good cover there by Te Rangi Nui Taho, taking the Hamilton City Tigers winger out over the sideline. Almost looked like he was in. Kana would have put a left foot step in there. Left foot step on the inside. Jaden Porter would have put a left foot step back into the inside under the post. Tani Ferraro lucky there. Could have been easily 16 all. Sorry. So let's see if Tani Ferraro can be error free in the set. Get to a kick. Young Lance Taitoko there, coming in off the edge, giving the forwards a bit of a rest. Here we have old Ruben Forey here again. Oh, what a strong carry. Just need to back it up with a quick play of the ball. Nice, good yards there. Russell Lees throws a good hospital pass there. Tani Ferro's attack way back off the advantage line. And that's it. Nobody out here. Young Te Oranga showed in that chase earlier that he's got a bit of speed too, so you got to keep an eye on him. Must have. Oh. Utah, his team didn't need that at this time. So Utah's gifted Hamilton City Tigers, kia ora brother. Looks like Hone is our official for the Premier game. Gifted Tigers an opportunity here to even things up. Oh, Tigers guilty of trying to play the ball a little bit too fast. Yeah, and came up with a fumble in the play the ball. So Tani Ferraro let off the hook there. You can see Hamilton City Tigers coach Hiro Albert fuming at the moment. He's not happy with that error. So Tani Ferraro here on the first play the ball on their 40-metre line. Young Oramuru return back to the field. Ruben's strong carries, he's run out of puff. Oh, Russell's mixing his game up. Added a bit of skill to his game and vision. Oh, Brendan Irvine guilty of not looking out to his right. Was an overlap. He chose to turn the clock back 10 years, take the line on. Screams of quick tap over here from the sideline. But nobody's interested about it on the field. They want to have a wānanga first. Make sure everybody knows what they're doing. While they're doing that, time's running out. Clifford Moana, the Tani Ferraro Reserves coach, is screaming out, tap and go. Oh. Tani Ferraro here in good field territory. Let's see if they can. Great contact there from Hamilton City Tigers on Jason Watkins. Nobody's up there. Oh, Utah Wilson almost taken out over the sideline there. Let's see if they can be disciplined to let the ball go. Oh, dummied and step right into a defender. Not fooling anybody there, Pona Mupoepi. That great opportunity there, wasted. Oh. Slap in the face there from Tarangi Nui Tau. Could be a penalty or... Let's see what the referee's going to say here. It's half time here. Oh yes. I thought Leon was going to do something else there, but he's just given him a stern word. There's no slapping in the faces in rugby league. Get your shoulders in there. Got our Hamilton City Tigers Premier coach here. His first game in charge of the Hamilton City Tigers, Dave McMeekin. All the best to you, mate. So far, good first half there. Almost Tigers almost bringing it back. 16 all through that intercept. Probably 10 years ago, the veteran there, Vaughan, would have been gone. Nope. I believe both coaches will have a few things to iron out here in this halftime talk, bro. What's the feeling like out there at the moment, Leon? Yeah. It's a good game at the moment. 16-10, not much in it. I actually thought you were going to send them off there, Leon. Lucky for him, it was half time. Stefano, I hope you enjoyed that first half. Pretty exciting game, actually. TANI Ferraro will look to take full advantage of the win behind them in the second half. Let's see. Oh, we've got the veteran Christy Takurapa just turned up at half time here. Turned up 40 minutes too late, my mate. Unless he's playing in the next game. I'd like to see that. So, Hero Albert at the moment. Laying down some firm words at the moment. Calls in Kana to have a few words as well. TANI Ferraro have been victims of their own doing actually in the past games, not finishing the game strong. Hopefully they can turn that around today. Got Brendan Irvine barking some orders there I can see. Hopefully we got some Indians to carry out those orders in the second half. We've got TANI Ferraro Premier Hooker just making his way past at the moment. He's injured this weekend. Young Josh Tucker taking over the H2O responsibilities today, giving Wally Rangi a hand in the Premiers. With Josh out being out this weekend, you'll see the veteran Malcolm Nader making his way back to the number 9 jersey today, where I'm sure he'll test the Tigers' defence today. So Tigers will have to make sure that they've got two eyes on Malcolm today, because no one knows what he's going to do out of dummy half, not even his own teammates. So Tigers better watch out. Just got our Waihi Pārangatai holiday program whānau just walked past me and whisper into my ear that there's a shop at the moment going down to my right. Fundraising for our kids' holiday program in the holidays, in the upcoming holidays. We've got Christy Takurapa making his way off the field at the moment. Can we get a shot of him, please? Not too sure why he hasn't got his boots on today, unless he's playing in the second game. So whānau, just about to start the second half. Just a reminder, if you look down to the bottom right of your screen, you'll see that it's 16-10 for TANI Ferraro at the moment. Great game. I think the team that executes well and improves a little bit on the skill level in the second half, Kana might take the spoils today. Yeah.
Just tidy up around the ruck and finish those sets off,
Yeah.
Manage those kicks better.
Both teams guilty of a lot of drop ball at the moment. Here we go, Oromuru. There's no footwork in that run, just straight and hard. And he's met with some solid defence. Russell Leaf was guilty of throwing that intercept pass in the end of their first half there. So Tani Ferraro here. Be hoping not to make any mistakes. Ooh. Oh, Tani Ferraro doing a great job here, making it to the halfway in this set, setting themselves up for a good kick. Oh, Tigers laying around in the ruck there. Oh. Pounamu Puepi putting his hands on his hips and wondering, was that my fault? It sure was. It's going to happen when you shake the kick and pass it to someone in worse position than yourself. Should have just kicked the ball. That's what me and Kana were speaking about earlier. The teams that get through their sets, get to a good kick, are going to do well and try and go and win this game. Tani Ferro's first set, looking for some shortcuts. And now they find themselves on defence in their own half. And Tigers look like they're rolling at the moment. Good tackle there by Russell Leaf. Unable to get him onto his back, but good contact. Regardless. Tani Ferro team here not moving up. Out there on the right edge. Bit lazy at the moment. They need to get up off their line. But they're sliding sideways and backwards at the moment. Russell Leaf trying to inspire his team. Russell Leaf on Russell Leaf there. Oh, and he's very happy about that mistake from Tigers. Russell is. Two great tackles he did in that set. He's trying to inspire his team. Well done, Russ. That's what his team needs from him. I hope he's not going to look to the sideline. Young Hardy there made the mistake, is a little bit disappointed in himself, and he's shown that in his aggression in that tackle. Tainangaiwi here gets three defenders on him, and he's squashed. No quick play of the ball there. Screams of no arms in that tackle. Tatonga Muruoraki almost made a great dart there, but he looked to put some footwork on and he forgot about holding the ball. So once again, Tani Ferro's second set there and unable to complete that set. 2 sets in a row. I'll tell you what, it's going to prove costly somewhere. Either in a penalty in this set or a try. And there we have it. You owe me 2 more corners, Kana. We're up to 6 now. I just called it. You can see some lazy defenders happening around there in the Tani Ferro team. And when you've got lazy defenders, penalties are lurking not far behind. So Tani Ferro not doing themselves any favours. Unable to complete their last 2 sets, and they back it up with a penalty. I wouldn't be surprised if Tigers make them pay in the set. But we'll wait and see. So Tigers here, well into the Tani Ferro half. Looking to bring the score back to 16 all. Great run there by Simon Beale, exposing the block hole there in the back of the ruck. Russell Leaf cuddling and not worrying about where the ball is. They know how many times we speak about that at training, and still, it's probably the 10th one I've seen in this game. Tani Ferro guilty of wrapping up their ball, and then Tani Ferro guilty of being lazy out of marker there. Yep. Just like I said earlier, wouldn't be surprised if Tigers Tigers make them pay in the set, and looks like I was right, so I'm up to 8 coronas now. And I'll even go out to 10 coronas and say that he's going to get this kick. I'm almost got me a box, funny. Tani Ferraro guilty there of not completing their sets back to back, and they give away a penalty. It's not easy to defend that. I'm going to update the score. Just got word from the Tigers captain to update the score. And I'm going to put it to 16 or right now, whānau. Not even going to wait till he kicks this. Save me some time, eh? 16 all. Vaughan Calasino. He went on a kicking streak there for a while there a few years ago. So here we go. Just as I expected. Slaughtered it over. 16 all. Tani Ferraro need to get back to completing the basics, the 1%ers. Oh, next job for Tani Ferraro. Send a good set of defence down here. Good kick there by Panamu Poiapi. Sends it straight down the middle. Great run here from Tigers. Picks up easy 25 metres. Shaquille Jackman back out there. Picks up another 10 metres. Tigers are just rolling through the middle at the moment. Not sure what the call is here at the moment. These cries are played at the ball. And that's what it's been. Eh? Oh. Ash has just ran off the field and put the score back on up on the screen, whānau. 16 all. Tani Ferraro going to have to dig deep here. Two incomplete sets, a penalty, and they've gifted Tigers. We've got a team of green and gold players wanting to be the ref at the moment, screaming knock on. They forgot to realise that they're on defence at the moment. Great contact there by Te Ngaiwi. Forcing Tigers to play the ball on the 40-metre line in their own half. Great contact once again by Taina and backed up by Russell Leaf. Trying to inspire their team at the moment. But Tigers are doing well and finding themselves in the Tani Ferraro half. Simon's not going to pass. He's going to run every time. Russell Leaf's doing a great job on defence at the moment, but he's having a rest now, and nobody wants the sport. Once again, they get a free again. Tani Ferraro guilty again there, not wrapping the ball up. It's like they want to cuddle a teddy bear at the moment, kinda. Cuddles, yeah. Not too sure what they've been doing at training. Not sure we've been practicing on how to cuddle a teddy bear. Definitely needs to be more awareness of where the ball is in the contact area. Making good contact is good, but you're going to let them offload the ball, it's going to kill your team. Jason Watkins here, been working tirelessly. Screams of give it man from our reserves coach, Tony Ferraro. And I think he might have been right there. He had Tainangai, who is screaming down here on the left edge. Where Timothy has been injected back into the play. Russell Leaf and Oramuru being rewarded for their mahi, or the rest. Ruben Forey has also been injected back into the play. Good strong run there. Good take once again by Te Oranga Tairakina. We've got a team of cuddly players at the moment and slapping faces at the moment. Need to get their shoulders in. Not doing themselves any favours with these head highs. Just means extra work on the fence. So I can see out to my right, we've got Hamilton City Tigers Premier Team out warming up. And Tani Ferraro coming out a little bit late actually. It's only 20 minutes to kick off. They must be already warming. Tigers once again in good territory here to attack. Oh, ripped out of there. 2 in the tackle. Tony Ferraro looking at pushing Tigers players around. I don't think they can afford to be doing that at the moment. They need to focus on what they need to be doing, and that's getting a good kick in and getting to a kick actually. Their last 2 sets on attack, they weren't able to complete their sets. And that proved costly in bringing Tigers back into the game. 16-all now. Let's see what Tani Ferraro come up with in this set. Oh, what's how much time have we got left in this?
20.
No. Still run about 40 minutes.
So
We don't cut it short.
That'll take us out to 30.
Yes. Still got to run there, time. No, we don't cut it short. No, you don't cut it short. Yeah.
So Friends won't kick off at 3, but go
No.
to 3.
They still got to finish this game. Oh, whenever they can get out here, but this has to run at 40.
Yeah, so that was going to be the first one,
Great play of the ball there, young Matafaiti. Great play of the ball there by Wiramu Timoti. Allows Matafaiti Nepe Poatu to get out of dummy half and score. It brings the score to 2016 at the moment, and I'm going to chuck it at the 22 because I think he'll slot this kick over, Kana. What do you reckon? 2 coronas on that?
Yeah, 10 grand.
I think you owe me 10 coronas, not 10 grand, mate. There we have it. Chucked it out to 22-16, so I think he'll slot this kick over. Well, we've got 10 minutes here. I'm not too sure what this is about. jacket, bro. Grabbing my jacket, bro. So kick successful. 22-16 and Kana has me 10 coronas.
So 12 versus 13 now.
Oh yes. We've got the veteran Tamainu Hurama being binned for 10 minutes. Just trying to get the full story here. Or the few words exchanged between himself and the referee, which resulted in him getting 10 minutes. Great run there by Ruben Furi. Backed up there by Wirama Timoti. Good yards here. About 35 metres off 2 runs. Yeah. Good strong carries here by TANI Ferraro. Utah Olsen running like a second row out there in the centres. Tip up! Tanangai, we're not the greatest of passes, but that's how it's going to be when you haven't been there training, practicing those passing skills. Great kick here from TANI Ferraro. Oh, what a chase. The Tigers wing out there on the left edge. Had a hard time trying to regather their ball. While that was happening, we had TANI Ferraro winger Ari Just storming down there on the right edge, putting a lot more pressure on them, and ball finds itself in the hands of Jason Watkins, who scores over there in the right corner. It takes the score out to 26-16 with the kick to come. I'm not going to put the extra 2 on with this one. Painami Poepi attempting to convert this try out there on the right edge. The wind's not doing him any favours coming into, it's got a headwind there. Let's see what he can come up with. He's given it a good nudge. Oh, mustn't have been much in it. But kick unsuccessful. Score remains 26-16.
Tigers not quick to get back. Any time.
Well, TANI Ferraro have done well if they can get to a kick in the set. But they haven't been doing too well in getting to the 5th and final in their sets. Either coming up on mistakes or turning over easy ball to Tigers. So let's see if the leaders in this reserve team can lead by example and get to a good kick in the set. They kicked off to the wrong side, I believe, kicking it to the Ruben, the train, Ruben, the train. Oh, Te Rangi Nui could have given a good. Oh, Leon was a bit late on this call, I believe. Not square, he was square, but the man in the ruck was at fault, I believe. TANI Ferraro lucky here. They look to have a wānanga again. Make sure everybody know what the call is. And Painamu Poepi's successful in finding the line. TANI Ferraro in good territory. Good tackle there by Shaquille Jakeman on the big Ruben Ferrari running sideways. That's what's going to happen. Going to get put on your bum. Straighten up your runs. Got good numbers out here. Young Te Rangi Nui Taho runs away from his support on the inside. Looks to finish it off himself. We've got a big cry of yes from the Tani Ferraro Premier Reserves coach. He's happy about that try. Takes it out to 30-16 at the moment with the kick to come. Yeah, leave him out there. Probably the best set Tani Ferraro's had in this second half. Some good ball movement. Finding the space. Good execution. Here we have number 16, Conor Morgan, about to take the field for Tigers. We're just waiting for one of the Tigers players to move out of the way of the conversion. Down there having a little bit of a stretch. So once again we've got Pounamu Poiapi. Probably about 5 metres in from the left sideline. Attempting to convert this try. He's got the wind in his favour this time. And he's striked it well. And that pushes the score up to 32-16.
That's for a box. That's for 12.
Gunner's trying to jump on that great conversion, but it's not going to happen, mate. He's still owing me 10 bottles. So if there's anybody down there at the shop to my right, can someone bring us a bacon and egg sandwich, please? Hard work up here sitting on the scaffold.
Stopping it from shaking.
Talking bloody rubbish.
Keeping all the little kids off me.
Kinda, can you bring a chili bin next time, please, mate? Bring a chili bin next time, please, mate.
Sure, brother, sure.
Oh, they look to kick to Ruben Ferrari once again. And he comes up with another 25-metre run. Not the greatest transition there from the ruck. Actually got tackled right in line where the ball got played. So once again, Tani Ferraro, let's see what they can do in this set. They've been guilty of handing the ball over early in their sets. So they've done well if they can get to a kick in this set. Two veterans there, Jason Watkins and Simon Beale coming together in that contact. Oh! Te Ronga Tairakina there, getting bullied by one of the veterans of Tani Ferraro, but he's done well and Jason Watkins being penalised for one-on-ones. Rip. And now the Tani Ferraro players want to have a hui with the ref. So you have a finally 32-16 at the moment, Tani Ferraro. Let's see what Tigers can do in this set. They've got a pretty big pack actually, Tigers. See if they can use them to get good momentum for their backs to finish off. Ashley Timpson there. Oh, not a great play of the ball there by Kana. kickoff. Yeah, bro. Just to let the whānau know, the premier game will be delayed a little bit, probably by 20 minutes. So they'll be running this game to its full 80 minutes. Tani Ferraro here in good position once again. Good shift there by Teina Ngaihui onto Wirumi Timoti. Matawhaiti Nepe Poatis. Jumps out of dummy half. Got Tamainu Huirama back out there on the field for Tigers. Bit of a hard job there for them to put young Matawhaiti down. It's all on out there on the right side. Simple hands here. Oh. Ponami a little bit casual in his pass there to the right edge. Definitely an opportunity wasted there by Tani Ferraro. Great contact there by Wirumi Timoti on Kana Morgan. Once again, we've got a lot of cuddle going on, but they're not worried about where the football is. Could be a penalty coming somewhere around here, I think. Some lazy tired defenders looking like at the moment. We've got big forwards looking out to the edge to have a rest. Great ball there by Simon Beale into Dom. And good cover tackle there by Teina Ngaihui. Tani Ferraro. Fifth and final here. Tani Ferraro have actually done well on that defence set. And Ngarama Moana here. Watch out for this kid. He's got some speed. He's limping a little bit. Good take there by young Arama Moana. Looks like he's cramping up or something. This is where Tani Ferreira's little quick players can get around and do a bit of damage while this Tigers full pack is walking back at the moment. Good play of the ball. But Ponami decides to throw it back 20 metres instead of taking the advantage of a quick play of the ball. Matawhaiti there getting ragdolled on a couple of the big Tiger boys. Tani Ferraro looking to go for the big play. But once again, lack of execution. The vision was there, option was there, but just the execution wasn't. Now Tani Ferraro team has been guilty of that all day actually. Got a Tani Ferraro player down here. Got a Tani Ferraro being player treated at the back here. I think they should remove him from the field so that play can resume. Tigers not doing themselves any favours and getting back into this game. Coming up with an error there. And gifting Tani Ferraro good field territory here to once again attack. Let's see if Tani Ferraro can sort the execution out. think you can run? Anthony Goffey is having a wrestle on the ground. Gets the extra 5 meters there. Russell Leaf back into the play now. Oh, what a run by Russell Leaf. Turning back the clock. Great run there by Russell Leaf. Pushes the score out. Pushes the score out to 36-16.
Just do the Harley on that one. I'll just call it straight away.
I'm going to put it out to 38 because I think you'll get this kick.
20 Coronas then. That'll put me 10 up.
So here we go. We're waiting for the conversion there. Whānau have already added the extra 2 points. So by doing that, I've said to Kana that that's another 2 Coronas. So, yeah, I've already let the community know that, Kana. As you were, please. As you were. As you were. Well, that depends on how fast you can run over there and grab us one, Kana. There you have it, whānau. Successful conversion, and as I expected, scores 38-16. Probably going to be a hard task for Tigers to come back from this score, but let's hope they finish strong anyway. Got a great crowd here at the moment, Kana.
Yep. In contrast to the rugby game going over there,
Yes.
about 10 people watching.
Got about 10,000 people here watching at the moment.
And then the views at home.
And that's the viewers at home, I mean. It's nice. Great run there by Oramiru. Taken off from what Ruben was doing there. And here we go, Russell again, leading by example once again. He's sending a message out to the Premier coach. All he needs to do with this performance is back it up with training. The reserve coach for TANI Ferraro heard that as well. Turimene Tawara got away with the shepherd there, I believe. And it's resulted in a try down here on the left corner to Arama Moana. That might be his 3rd try, I believe. Started by Turimene Tawara down here on the left edge. There was cries of a shepherd, and I think they might have been right there. Commentators getting told to be quiet by the TANI Ferraro bench here. Just calling it how I saw it, whānau. Bit of a harsh call there on Hamilton City Tigers, but that's rugby league. Actually, she's a bit chilly up here, Kana. Anybody out there want to bring us a hot drink? I've been offered a Tigers bench jacket. I think I'll stay cold, I think.
I'll take it.
Kana will take it, he reckons. So, waiting for this conversion. And that takes the score remains at 42-16. Just been told 4 minutes to go in this half. Whānau. 4 minutes to go. 42-16. TANI Ferraro have done well in restricting, actually, Tigers in the second half. They didn't start there well, TANI Ferraro, but they've definitely tidied up what they needed to. and found themselves with a pretty handy lead at the moment. Oh, good kick. Testing kick there. Testing kick there. Chipel. Got Dale to the whenua down here. He's about to run out for the Premier side. Oh, young Arama here. Oh! Oh, shit. Just dropped my drink down the side here. Unlucky the Arama is heading away for his 4th try almost. And I think he did that earlier as well. No. Hey, the ball boy. Almost got his 4th try there. But once again, guilty of being a little bit too far ahead of himself. Looked to put the footwork on and forgot about the football again. So Tigers here could find themselves finishing this game in good territory here. Te Rangi Nui Tao guilty of being a little bit too aggressive in the tackle.
10 minutes, 10 minutes.
Oh, good kick there by James Paul. Taking them to 5 metres out from the try line. Let's see if Tigers can do well. And what a great charge here by the number 8 from Tigers. But met equally with good defence by young Lance Taituko. Let's see if Tani Whare can hold them out here. Back-to-back penalties. Somebody might get sent here.
Take the 2.
Oh, what's the score for? I'd just like to tell Hayward Kuka, who's out there watching this game, to hoi hoi, please. My score's right. Tani Whare successful in holding Tigers out there. So we shouldn't be too far away from full-time whānau. And there you have it. You can hear the bell there. Full-time. Tani Whare coming away with a 42-16 win. Although the whistle's, the bell's gone. He's going to call it. Can't wait. The ref Leon calls full-time. Well done to both teams. Tani Whare taking the spoils today in this game. Handing Tigers their first loss, eh? Would it be Kinna? Their first loss in the reserves, I think.
Probably.
Yeah, I think it is. A little bit of a different lineup from the 17, previous 17 that I've seen in the last few weeks. But looks like other boys have been given an opportunity to play reserves for Tigers, and looks like some of the more experienced players that were playing in the Tigers reserves seem to have gone up to the Prems. Emma Kana was just talking.
Your face getting sore.
Kana was just releasing himself of some gas.
There's old Harley was just having a yawn. The bird came out.
So they were full time. Hamilton City Tigers. Oh. Yeah, you got the score around the wrong way, Kana.
Yeah, so.
Sorry, whānau.
Tigers won.
Kana had the score around the wrong way. It was actually 42-16 to Tani Whare. Kana apologises for that. There you have it, whānau. Tani Whare 42.
Gonna have to reset it.
Hamilton City Tigers 16. Kind of just sorted that score out. And he apologises to you, Haywood, for getting that wrong.
So what are we looking for the next game? What's the time?
Quarter past, bro. Start at quarter past, 8 minutes past at the moment. 8 minutes past, isn't it? Yeah. Leon wanted to go extra. Leo, what's your break? Let's get it started. Yeah, bro. We're already over.
So we're going to reset the scoring. You've got to reset it in the half. So zero it out. So take it off first, you go. It's off. Then just reset everything, even the half, put it back to first half. Or just keep rolling on this stream.
Yep.
Hasn't cut off once.
42-16. So we're going to roll through with the stream, are we, kinda?
Yep, so you're just going to have to put up with listening to my ass start.
Yeah, I'll go the one. I'll check it all out. You got a 2 cent, please? Yeah, thank you.
It's too cheaper. Kids, are you going to take their shorts? See therapy, bro.
Yeah, I'll put it on this one.
Oh, yeah.
Grab us a bacon and egg, Phil. Run over. Dave's got us. Okay, mate.
No, you hold them all, come. Hold them all on your truck.
What are you doing in total selecting?
Okay, mine's on the football man, he's sick, bro.
Oh, okay. So you can rock.
Yeah, put them all over where I think, boy.
Have another rock on the mic.
Oh, down there.
When you're available, yeah. Hone your skills, sharpen your skills. Get when you're ready, pal.
Oh, no, it's alright, bro. It's alright.
Yeah, bro. Getting there. Yeah. Yourself?
Are we on, bro?
Yep.
Are we live?
Yep.
Kia ora whānau. Welcome back to the feed. We have our premiers about to start the game. Just been sent through the Hamilton City Tigers lineup as they make their way onto the field. We have at fullback Mikey Machu, and on the wing Daniel Tongakawa. And the centres Te Waikure. Partnering him in the centres is Shelton Onesemo. On the wing, young Shannon Tomuri, fresh back from the Touch World Cup. Ka pai my mate, number 6, Tiro Rota, and number 7, Also fresh back from the Touch World Cup representing PNG, Hayden Karena.
Who's got my car key?
And excuse me, I'm trying to commentate over here. Number 8, Piripi Parangi. Number 9, Curtis Kenny. Number 10, Loki Lo Pealu. Number 11, Terry Korpua. Number 12, Paituri Malatino. She's Paituri. I've remember young Paituri starting as a winger back in the time I was still playing. Now he's made his way into the forwards. You have number 13, Don Wilson. Number 14, Tyson Timms. Number 15, Mosiah Cook. Number 16, Tigers veteran, Namu Puru. And rounding off to 17, Ritane Warihi. I don't know, mate. We're just having a little minute silence at the moment. Sorry about that, just had a minute's silence there. I believe for Te Rongopai Murray's grandfather, Te Wharehuia Milroy. Tohunga reo Māori, mātanga reo Māori, roto I te ao Māori, moe e te rangatira. And just rounding off the Tigers lineup there, as I mentioned earlier, head coach for Hamilton City Tigers, Dave McMeekin. His first game in charge of the Tigers. Not too sure what happened to their last coach, but they've got a new coach. And Tani Whareu lineup, we have at fullback Caleb McLean. Number 2, Te Rongopai Murray. Number 3, and captain Joel Thompson. Number 4, Maingarangi. Hey. Got some kids moving the scaffold. Number 4, Maingarangi. Number 5, Wakatai Rakina. Number 6, veteran Tani Whareu, Darren Kingi. Number 7, Koroheke Moana Taniwha. Number 8, Stephen Kingi. Number 9, Malcolm Naira. Number 10, Alu Wilson. Number 11, Tomihana Moringa. Number 12, Chase Kennedy. Number 13, Pawhare Brown. Number 14, Kenarangi. Number 15, Anaru Edwards. Number 16, Reihana Tairakina. Number 17, Mahana Tuka. And these are your Tani Whareu 17 for today, whānau. Today's game should be an awesome encounter here between the two clubs. And just finishing off Tani Whareu's team, head coach for the day, Taho Paki. So good first upset there by Tani Whareu, getting to a kick. Recovered there by the winger Daniel Tanakawa. And special mention to our referee, Hone. Sorry, I forgot your last name, my bro. Tani Whareu here backing up the good kick with a good defensive set here. Forcing Hamilton City Tigers to kick out of their own half. And Wakatai Rakina will look to get their set off to a good start. Sorry, pal?
Score's not up, just tap it on. Just tap it, yeah. Just the one.
Just getting instructions here from Kana. Bloody doing everything here for him today.
Gonna be a pro by the end of the day.
Oh, Tigers penalised there for dangerous tackle. unlucky there early. Actually, sorry. Number 22 is Ali Wilson, not wearing the number 10. So Tani Wharau look to go on attack inside the 20 metres line of Hamilton City Tigers at the moment. Let's see if there's an improvement in execution in the Tani Wharau Premier team, because execution on reserves wasn't that great. Great tackle there by Tigers, putting Ali Wilson onto his back. Oh, and just Tani Wharau's first opportunity down there to score. They take it with both hands. Great execution, as I was speaking about earlier. They've proved that the execution is great at the moment. First set down here in the Tigers half. Well executed try there. Takes the score to 4-0 with the kick to come. Hey Donna, the Tani Wharau head coach Taho Paki will be happy about that start. Now, if you didn't know, already whānau, the Waikato Premier competition is down to 10 interchanges from 12 last year. So managing that has been a real test for some of the coaches. And Tani Wharau continue their woeful kicking into the fourth round here. The score remains 4-0 to Tani Wharau. Young Paitiri Malatina on the left edge here for Hamilton City Tigers. Looks like my mate's had a few pies. All the best in your performance today, mate. Uber Eats. They got Uber Eats in Hamilton. Looks like he's got it on dial. Speed dial. Boy, boy. Make sure someone's following on the sideline with the ball. Boy, follow down the sideline with the ball. Well, yeah, but someone has to. Okay, follow down there, boy. Someone has to. Tani Wharau here. Chase Kennedy. He's got 4 defenders on him. Young Mai Ngarangi here. He's got him player of the day. Oh, might have put the commentator's curse on him there. Tani Wharau there were looking good out on the left edge there, but they come up with an error. Coach Dave McMeekin will be relieved of that. So Tigers will be looking to... Oh, Wakatairakina could have been away there, but loses balance and finds himself on the ground. Tigers haven't done themselves any favours here. So Tani Wharau gifted some good territory here. Oh, ball gone on the ground there. Tamiana Moringa looking at the goalpost, but forgot the ball. Forgot about the ball. So both teams there guilty of poor execution. Tigers there will be relieved that they were able to defend that set, and they look to claw their way back into this match. Few new names in this Tigers team, Kana. Great carry there by Piripi. Don Wilson, yeah. Okay. Yeah, some very new faces here that I've never seen before. Te Rangapai Murray, he can run too, this kid. So look out if he gets into space. Good kick there by the number 7, the PNG number 7. Hayden Karina. Tomiana looking to make up for his mistake back there a few minutes ago. Once again, Tani Whare looked to attack down their left edge, and Hamilton City Tigers have done an awesome job in cancelling that attack out. Great take there by the Hamilton City Tigers fullback. And great chase also from Tani Whare. They wouldn't want to give away any penalties in this set. Great play of the ball there from Tigers. Oh, and just like that, just as I expected, Tani Whare going too far in the tackle. One of the experienced players, Pawhiri Brown, gives away a penalty. Lets Tigers off the hook. Anybody out there listening? I'm still waiting on that bacon and egg burger. Tigers are gifted a good opportunity here to go on attack in their first set in the Tani Whare half. Great carry there by Piripi Parangi. Let's see if Tani Whare's defence can match the attack. Marker's not working there, Tani Whare, having a little rest in there. Tigers look to shift the ball here out to the left. Oh! Paituri thought he was playing for Hamilton Maris there for a bit. Passing off the ground. I think he played a bit of rugby in his time. Te poro, boy. Oh, and that's a great kick there by young Caleb McLean. Huge kick. Oh, I think the linesman's robbed him of 5 metres there. The Tani Whare, ball straight into action. They look to set up attack here. Caleb McKean. Oh, great attack down there on the left edge. Caleb McLean there going through the line. Almost looked like he was going to blow that opportunity, but he gave a good pass out to the left winger there, Te Rangapai Murray, who goes in. Was this his second try? No. Oh, I can't remember. I'm still thinking about their bacon and egg burger, mate. Still waiting for our bacon and egg burger, anyone who's listening.
Isn't this your home game?
Well, their try takes the score out to 8-0 to Tani Ferraro. With the kick to come. I think I'm going to confidently say he's going to miss this one, can I? Push those Coronas out to 12, bro. He's got it, eh? Once again, head coach Taho Paki will be happy with that attacking raid once again down on the left edge. It's a bit of a cold wind here at the moment, Whānau. So we've got young Caleb McLean attempting to convert this try from out on the left edge, probably 5 metres in from the sideline. He struck their first one quite well actually, but wasn't to beat. So let's see if he can adjust and convert this one from the sideline. Good distance. Oh, and just as I caught it, you owe me 12 bottles now, Corona. Kana. Score remains 8-0. Tani Ferraro. Tigers with the restart here, and Stephen Kingy brings the ball back 20 metres off from his try line. A little bit of a change up there from Malcolm Nader, dropping Ali Wilson off into the middle again. Another drop off here. Good defence here on this left edge from Hamilton City Tigers. The ref's giving them a bit of time. Oh, good kick there from Kuroheke Moana Taniwha. Good chase here from this right edge. They just need to execute the tackle now. Great kick and chase from Tani Ferraro. Tani Ferraro here have a good opportunity to suffocate Tigers into their own half. In their own 20 at the moment. Joel Thompson there was lucky he didn't get a tip on outside him because there was no winger. Oh, the referee Horny is giving Tigers a helping hand here. Wasted opportunity there from Tani Ferraro in their defence. Really putting the pressure on Tigers, but Tigers have been relieved and they've been given a penalty. The PNG captain is looking to kick it out to the right edge. Great kick there by the PNG representative, Hayden Karena. Very experienced player, Hayden Karena is. Just keep an eye on him today. So Tani Ferraro, after that great kick and chase, they offer a penalty right on the fifth and final. So we'll see how Hamilton City Tigers can take advantage of this. Tigers here out on the right edge, 30 metres out from the try line. Tani Ferraro here on defence. Some great defence at the moment, forcing Tigers the fifth and final kick. And now I see it. Keep an eye on young Hayden Karena. He's got a bag of tricks, this kid. Oh, and they get the ball away. Young Maengarangi could be away here. Oh, great cover tackle there by the number 1 Hamilton City Tigers. Tigers were a little bit lucky there. Mainga couldn't link up to his winger. Could have been shut the gate, but great cover tackle from the Hamilton City Tigers fullback. Let's see what Tani Ferraro can do with this opportunity. Find themselves into Hamilton City Tigers half. How much time gone? Tani Ferraro here, middle of the field, 20 metres out from the Tigers' try line. Referee there, holding play. Might have just played into Tigers. Oh, what a line. What a line run there by Tamihana Moringa. Great ball delivered by the veteran Darren Kingy on the money, and Tamihana Moringa strolling through their hole. A little bit of a left foot step there, like Nikorima did last night. The second row, similar. So he goes over and pushes the score out to 12-0 with the kick to come. Surely he'll get this kick, can't it?
If he gets it over.
I'm sure Mr. Dave McMeekin will be addressing his right edge defence there at half time. But before he can address that, they need to get to half time first. This kick conversion could take the score to 14-0. Give them both of them, boy. There you have it. Kick successful. Pushes the score out to 14-0. Both teams are making a couple of changes here for Tani Ferraro. Number 22, Ali Wilson, comes off. And number 15, Reihana Tairakina, makes his way onto the field. And we have, for Tigers, number 18, the veteran, Namu Puru, makes his way onto the field. Look for Namu to inject some good energy and look to inspire his team. Great first up run there by Reihana Tairakina. Unlucky not to get a penalty from the ref. Namu Puru. Tigers are lying all over the ruck at the moment, getting away with it. Great tackle, great defence out here on the left edge from Hamilton City Tigers. Number 5, Waka Tairakina, looks to take a run to relieve his forward pack. Found themselves in some good territory here, and here comes a bomb from number 13. Pawhare Brown's going to be a tough take for young Shannon Tormuri, but he makes it look easy. Great take there, Shan. And Tigers look to bring it out of their own half. Let's see if Tani Wharau can do a good job in defence and not give away any more penalties. Otherwise, Tani Wharau head coach there, Taho Paki, won't be very happy. Good carry there by, who was it? By the right-hand centre. Tigers are going to be forced to kick from out of their own 40. Actually a good kick. Caleb McLean looks tidy it up. Aidan Carden is shooting out of the line there, trying to inspire his team. Oh, Koroeke Moana Taniwha. Not able to. Oh, Te Rongopai Murray here. Could scamper in, and he does. Tani Wharau take full advantage of the opportunity they got there back at halfway. We're fortunate to get away with that one. Tigers unlucky there. But Te Rongopai runs in for the second try of the day, pushing the score out to 18-0. Great try there, Kana.
Yeah, beautiful. Some good tries all up.
Pushes the score out to 18-0 with the kick to come. Hamilton City Tigers coach
What do Tigers need to do here?
injecting a
What do they need?
couple more players to bring some more energy. Oh, I think Tigers just need to make sure they can dominate their ruck area, mate. Tani Wharau are proving too strong around there and playing quite quick through the middle. And it just doesn't look like Hamilton City Tigers, their pack can stick with the pace at the moment, mate. That's where all the holes are starting to open. Well, that's my observation anyway. But yeah, if they can start to dominate their ruck area, I think they'll find themselves a lot better off for it. But I think Dave McMeekin's made his second and third change, bringing some much needed energy in the middle there. A couple of big boys coming on. So that pushes the score to 20-0, is it? Successful, Kana?
Yep.
Successful conversion there. Apologies, I was having a bit of a daydream there. Kapai Caleb McLean pushes the score out to 20-0. Young Paituri has been rewarded with a rest, and also big Piripi Parang. And Dave McMeekin's injected some big boys in there to bring some energy in the middle. We have head coach on my left here, Taho Paki, on debut. He's in full charge of the team today. He's doing a good job. The current coach might find himself out of a job after this kind of performance. So Tani Wharau here, resuming play with Reana Tairakina returning the ball off the kickoff. Another change here, Anaru Edwards. He spent quite a bit of his time in Australia actually, and only just been moved back in the last couple of years. Young Maengarangi there, hitting a great hole. Offloads to Te Rongopai Murray, who looks like he may have the speed to get over. Hone and Leon are going to have a discussion about. Oh, and Leon has agreed it was a try. Hat-trick for young Te Rongopai Murray. Brings the score to 24-0. Kick to come. This left edge of TANI Ferraro is proving quite strong at the moment. Led by experienced half Darren Kingy, running the show there on the left side at the moment. And he's got a lot of ammunition out there, and Tamiana Moring in the back row. And also Maingarangi, who was TANI Ferro's Premier Player of the Year last year. And he's off to a good start this year as well. I was going to mention earlier that he's been Player of the Day the last 3 weekends in a row. So he started this game well again to put his name in the hat again for Player of the Day. But finishing off their left edge is Te Rongopai Murray. A bit of speed and power out there on that left edge. So like I said earlier, Coach Dave McMeekin will be no doubt relaying some stern words to his right edge to make sure that they're doing a better job in the second half. So Caleb McLean here from the left edge. Let's see how he can go. Oh, he's brilliant kick. Pushes the score out to 26-0. Never doubted you, Caleb. Can it? It's 14-0. So once again, mihi to everybody who's tuned in here to this live stream. To my ass on the camera. Probably around 25 minutes gone in this half. Score's 26-0. Young Rehana Tairakina has really came on and lifted the energy of the TANI Ferraro team. TANI Ferraro very lucky there to get away with that. Hey. Tell the kids down here don't play on the thing. They're moving it. One more. TANI for Tigers here allowed to. Oh, if Chase can take this on a full. Oh, unlucky there, TANI Ferraro. Tigers very lucky there that the ball didn't bounce TANI Ferraro's way there. They had a lot of numbers in their chase. Very lucky there, Tigers. But they get the ball here on their 10-metre line at scrum feed. Oh, great shift here from Hamilton City Tigers. Shannon Tormuri, he's got a bit of speed himself there, boy. Got a touch background. Oh, he's very lucky there, didn't give a penalty away. But like I was saying, Shannon Tormuri's got a very good touch background from the Waitere touch club. And also the Basics Touch Club in Hamilton there. TANI Ferro's markers having a rest there. We've invited Tigers into the Tigers are in good position here to put on an attacking raid, led here by Hayden Karena. Oh, bit of cuddling going on there again, not worrying about where the football is, like the reserves from TANI were guilty of doing. Got to wrap that ball up. Tigers held up. 5th and final. Great defence at the moment from TANI. Oh, great take there by the veteran Pawhare Brown, vice captain of the team. Referee Hune can't keep up with the speed of of how TANI want to play the game. So TANI here, 0 count. Some great carries here from TANI. Ooh, Tigers pushing out off the line early. Tamiana Moringa, not well known for his skill, and he's just proven that. But passing practice at training, mate. Oh, he's gotten up with a little bit of a limp. Seen those ones before. Another lost opportunity here. Bad pass and comes up with an injury. So Tigers once again let off the hook there. Tigers are not shy to spread the ball in their own half. Good aggressive defence there by the number 17, Mahana Tuka. Once again, contact made, but no one's worrying about where the football is. And a team like Tigers will make you pay in their second phase football. Not sure what the Tigers were trying to do on that play there, but oh well. Do we have a whānau? Half-time score, 26-0. What are your thoughts on that first half there, Kana? Where do you think Tigers can improve on to come back into this game?
Yeah, I think they've just let themselves down there with the set completion and their discipline around the ruck. And their defence, I think they need to really focus more on completing that tackle and smothering that ball instead of letting those offloads come out, you know.
Just dropped the mic there, sorry. Yeah, no, I definitely agree, Kana. I think Tigers would be welcoming half-time, to be honest, mate. They're lucky to hold TANI to 26-0. I think TANI blew 3 or 4 opportunities there in their first half, and the score could have been much more. But definitely, TANI in the driver's seat at the moment in this match, and I'm sure head coach Taiho Paki will be delivering the right messages to TANI for them to continue this momentum. Dave McMeekin, you can see, is sending out some stern messages at the moment to his players, to his troops. So hopefully Tigers can fix what they need to fix and come out in the second half a lot better for it. Actually, it's a little bit chilly here, Kana.
Yeah, it was
I'm actually bloody shaking. Actually, the Tiger offer of the Tiger warmer bench jacket might be a good option.
Yeah, that southerly's definitely blowing straight to the bone.
Oh, definitely, mate, definitely.
Yep, you're all set.
Come on, mate. Have you fellas left yet? He's expecting this. Half time here, 26-0 to the Bulls. Boys on fire at the moment.
Not playing all. Maybe needs to. Maybe if I could get out there now.
I think you were lucky for a short period. Might have pushed the score out.
Video back in?
Yep.
Yep, you're on.
Kia ora whānau. Hey, you can have it.
Second half.
Second half here, about to start whānau. Whakarongo kia! Just gotten a few sprays from my TANI Ferraro players asking where I was at half time. Like I said, head coach for the day is Tahu Paki. And whatever he says goes today.
40 to go.
40 minutes to go, whānau. Half-time score, 26-0. TANI Ferraro going from right to left. Pāwhare Brown to start off the second half. Well, not a great bounce there for Hayden Kārena. Hands it on to Ngāmu Puru to get the Hamilton City Tigers set underway. Ngāmu Puru bringing in some gamesmanship and holding down the defender.
Pulling the tricks, eh? Getting tricky.
Tigers doing well here at the moment. Their first set of the second half. Quite like the way this number 9 plays for Tigers. Kana, you got to keep an eye out on him in the ruck area.
Seems a few Tiger hardcore fans have already gone home.
Could be right there, Kana.
Been out on the Tiger side of things.
A few cars leaving the grounds. I'll tell you what, whānau, I wouldn't count any Tigers team out with 40 minutes to go. So TANI Ferraro gifted a good opportunity here to go straight back on attack and inside the Tigers half. There's that number 9 again for Hamilton City Tigers. Good tackle there. Great tackle there from Tigers again, putting Pawhiri Brown on his back. Great defence down here on the right edge. The right edge defence for Tigers. It looks like they've touched on that from the from the first half. Oh, Te Rongopai Murray. For a little man, he's shown some great strength getting through those two defenders. Young Shannon Tuamiri and the number 9 that I was talking up earlier. Great show of strength there. So pushes the score up to 30-0 for Tani Ferraro with the kick to come. Four tries for young Te Rongopai Murray. And to be honest, they haven't been easy tries either. I've just been made aware that his parents are down there on the corner. Can we get a zoom in on them, please, Kana? Right there on the left corner there. His parents sitting down there on the seat. Jeremy and Niwa. Kia ora, kia kora. Yeah, they should be very proud of not only their son's game today, but their son's season the last few years and this year as well. Doing well. Very lucky the Tani Ferraro club was very lucky to have a calibre of a player of his calibre in the club. A young junior as well, back in the day, as his days at Rākaumanga. And went to Australia for a while, and he's come back and he's doing well at the moment. Kick unsuccessful there by fullback Caleb McLean. So the score remains 30-0 at the moment. Here we go. Number 9 for Tigers can kick as well. He's restarting the play. Kicked off down, taken by Koroeke Moana Taniwha. And offloaded to Anaru Edwards with a strong run there on the right edge. So Tani Ferraro but keep an eye on this young man, this little Kinarangi. You'll make you pay if you're not doing your job at market. So Tani Ferraro have done well to get to a kick there. Oh, and it holds up in the in goal. Good chase. Let's see what this Tigers fullback can do. Referee is calling dropout, must be. Great kick there by the veteran, Darren Kingy. Kana was able to get it to hold up in the in goal there, forcing Tigers do a drop kick, forcing a repeat set here. Tani Ferraro. And Hayden Karina kicks it to Hayden Karina. Oh, what a great run here from Anaru Edwards. Tani Ferraro here, hot on attack, 20 metres out. Koroheki Moana Taniwha. He's not going to fool anyone trying to walk through a closed gap like that. So he either better organise his outside runners or he's going to get smashed like that every time. Tigers doing a great job here in defence. Tani Ferraro very lucky in that case where the ball went to ground, but veteran Darren Kingi was able to scoop on it and find his way through a hole to score, pushing the score out to 34-0 with the kick to come. Tigers a little bit well off the pace at the moment, and Tani Ferraro are really making them pay. I think Tigers could do what they'll to the whenua out there today, but he's got the clipboard in his hand today. So Caleb McLean, the opportunity to push the score out to 36-0. I think safe to say you'll be able to slot it from this range. And it's right over the middle of the post. Actually, just wanted to mihi to the council, who've erected 2 brand new goalposts here on the number 2 field at the Huntly Rugby Ground. Thank you very much. So here we have it. Oh, forgot to add the 2 points there. 36-0. So once again, head coach for the day, Tai Paki, will be very happy about his the performance of his troops today. And Reana Tairakina looks to... He's done well actually, Reana Tairakina coming off the bench. But the extra... Tigers are getting away with a bit in the ruck here, but doesn't seem to phase Tani Ferraro. They're just going to roll through and get on with the business, get on with the job. Great kick there once again by Darren Kingi with a great chase once again from Tani Ferraro, led by young Kinarangi. Not the biggest player, but he's got a big heart, I'll tell you that, whānau. Comes off the Warranrangi bloodline, one of the Tani Ferraro club legends, and also his father being a Tani Ferraro legend himself, Wally Rangi. I believe Wally would be very, very proud of his 2 sons, Mainga and Kena, and the way they're playing at the moment. Kick there from Tigers straight down the throat of Caleb McLean, who's filling in for the absent Dwayne Sykes today. Dwayne Sykes had to go to mahi today and tomorrow, so just giving Caleb an opportunity to play fullback today. So we're about to see the veteran Malcolm Noda enter play once again. And no doubt he'll bring some more energy. So I thought Kenarangi would be the one getting the sub, but it's actually Pawhare Brown. So that would indicate Malcolm Noda will go to 13. Young Maingarangi here. Oh. Tani Ferraro able to force a repeat set there. Ball was going all over the place, but they were lucky to come up with a repeat set. Great charge once again there by Anaru Edwards. Like I said, I mentioned earlier, went over to Australia in his younger days with the likes of Sean Kenny Dow and the Roosters development systems, and he's just come back. And Koroheke Moana Taniwha delivers a clever play there from giving the ball back to Anaru Edwards after doing a hard hit up, but he must have had some vision for the play afterwards, because they've come up with a try there. Great setup there from Mana Tuka, the veteran Mana Tuka, onto the veteran Malcolm Noda, who I mentioned previously when he entered the play once again that he'll bring some good energy, and he's just proved that right. So that pushes the score out to 40-0 whānau, with the kick to come. Good pass for Dickens. Young Caleb McLean here has an opportunity to push it out to 42-0 here. Tell you what, whānau, the sun's gone, clouds are grey, and the wind is quite chilly, to be honest. I'm bloody shaking up here on the scaffold. So Anaru Edwards, after a great stint, comes off the field, and number 22, Alu Wilson, returns back to the plate. Successful conversion there, pushes the score out to 42-0.
To their final whistle now.
Yep, looking forward to their final whistle, whānau, because it's bloody chilly. Veteran Namu Puru's being rewarded with a rest from the coach from Tigers. Great kick. But even better take from Mr. Darren Kingy. Oh, he takes the line on. Chase Kennedy started their run off with a hiss in a row, and he slowed up a bit at the line. Young Kenarangi there. Oh, young Kenarangi could find himself under the sticks. Oh, what a run there by the little hooker. What an effort there from the young Kenarangi, number 14. He was able to take the impact that was coming from right, left and centre, and able to come through the middle, and he was able to go across the line and push the score out to 46-0 with the kick to come. It's all one-way traffic at the moment, everyone. You know, Tigers they definitely are trying hard, but everything's falling in the favour of Tani Ferraro at the moment. We have Darren Kingy there showing leadership in his in the huddle at the moment, just laying down what they're going to be doing for the next set. And another successful conversion there by Caleb McLean, pushing the score out to 48-0. Josh Tucker might be finding it hard to get back in this team next week. The HTA technician for the day. Might have been that awesome pass. Rest up, brothers. Here comes Ray's, another great strong charge from Reana Tairakina. He's really proving that he should be starting here, but in this team, but he's been pushed back to the bench in this game. And he's come on fired up. It's important Tani Ferraro don't go into the shell or start to become complacent in their attack. Oh, Tani Ferraro pushing the pass in the own half. Rangi here, almost opening up the Tigers' defence here on the left edge. The veteran Mana Tuka looks like he's come up with a try out there on the right edge. The bounce of the ball going Tani Ferro's way. With a crossfield kick from Darren Kingy, pushing the score out to 52-0 with the kick to come.
Even the old pitch is getting frozen.
What's that, Kenna?
Even the pitch is feeling a bit cold.
Bloody cold up here, I tell you, whānau.
Things you do, eh?
Things you do.
I hope everyone at home's nice and warm watching this game.
I expect the head coach for Tani Ferraro today, Tai Upaki, will be very happy on how his troops have been going. Tai's been with me for the last 3 years as assistant coach, and it's awesome to see he's taking up, getting confidence to take the team and run the team. I might be able to just focus on being the chairman of the club. So very happy for him. So Caleb McLean out there to the right side of the field, attempting to convert that try from right out on the sideline. Be a test of Tani Ferro's character to see if they can continue to finish strong in this game. Oh, great strike, and it strikes the right side post. Reminded me of Jonathan Thurston's conversion in their final to take the game actually before it went to extra time.
Different pressure on that kick though.
Yeah, different pressure on their kick, yes. That would be right, can it? So the starting prop for Tani Ferraro, number 8, Stephen King. He looks like he's getting warmed up to enter the play once again. Ooh. Ooh. Mana Toka winding back the clock there to his winger, to his centre days. Gets a 60-metre runaway there. Great chase by the Hamilton City Tigers number 1. However, was unsuccessful with Mana Toka able to cross the line. The PG and the PNG International tried to do a tricky kickoff there, but the veteran half, Hayden Karina, the bounce didn't quite go Tigers' way. With that score, pushes the score out. What their tries pushes the score out to 56-0 with the kick to come. So kind of going back to the previous conversion, do you think you'll make the adjustments to miss their right post? You think you will? Are we putting 2 bottles on that? Stephen Kingy getting ready to resume and get back into the play here. So Caleb McLean here, opportunity to push it out 2 more points. Another great strike. Oh! And he hits the same upright. So the score remains 56-0. How much time is funny? 15. 15 minutes to go, I've been told. So still a lot of play in this game. Ollie Wilson here with a great truck met by black and orange brick wall there. Reana Tairakina coming in off the wing, running like a back row. Alu doubles up with another run. Oh. Young Shannon Tormary there, getting an opportunity out on the left edge, come off his right wing. Let's see if Tani Whare's defence can match the attack, because the attack has been a bit hot on fire at the moment. Just looking at the defence line of Tani Whare, they're not getting up off the line. They need to get up off the line. Tigers here in good territory here to just put on a good attacking raid and maybe get themselves on the board. And Hayden Karina he's full of tricks, so you need to keep an eye on Hayden Karina. Oh, unlucky there, long ball by Hayden Karina, called forward. And the winger was wide open as well. So unlucky there. Well, finally, I'm going to be leaving you in a couple of minutes. Tony Ferraro here, looking to chuck it out of their own 20. I think they will be pretty happy if they could get to a kick in the set because they've been under pressure the last couple of sets. Maengarangi here. He's looking like he's going to go all the way here, but the number one from Tigers is out on his feet. Wow, what a awesome chase there from the Hamilton City Tigers fullback. But he wasn't able to stop Maengarangi going over the line here in the left side corner. So that pushes the score out to 60-0 with the kick to come. Great show of speed there from young Maengarangi. And the veteran Darren Kingy is being rewarded for with a sub to sit out the rest of the game, I believe. And that will see probably Malcolm Nader go into the halves. So Caleb McLean here, an opportunity to push it out to 62-0. Great kick, Jim, mate. Great kick there by Caleb McLean. Sends the score out to 62-0. Getting a bit dark here. It was just my shades I've got on. Tigers are looking to resume play, and they look to go long this time in this kickoff. Oh, almost paid off for them as well. Oh, Wakatarakina. The right side wingers ended up way over here by the left side winger. Great kick and a great chase coming here from Tani Ferraro. Oh, and they come up with another 5 tries, I believe, for young Te Rongopai Murray. Unlucky there from the Hamilton City Tigers fullback. He's been having a great game, actually. He's been showing some awesome efforts, the Tigers fullback. But with their try from Te Rongopai Murray, his 5th try, pushes the score out to 66-0 with the kick to come. Bundy, how much time now, Bun? How much time now? And with their whānau, I'm going to have to leave you here. I have to shoot off. Been a good time with you today, Kana. I'm off to the Blues versus Chiefs game. And I'll let Tahu Paki take care of the after-match formalities.
So it's just freezing cold and you want to get
It's freezing cold, all right. And plus, no one bought me a bacon and egg burger. Disappointed. Anyway, we have Pawhiri Brown here. An opportunity to push the score out to 68-0. And he's unsuccessful in that attempt. So, but without further ado, enjoy the rest of the game with Kana. Kia ora tātou.
Kia ora whānau, and thank you, Harley, for the voice, for providing commentary while I run the camera. Seems like we did well today with the feed, no cutouts. So I hope you enjoyed it. Yep, enjoy your game, pal. And we'll just see the rest of this game out. So kia ora whānau. Hopefully Tigers can finish strong here. Let's complete this set. Awesome defense from team today all day. They got all the ball possession. Starving Tigers from even have an opportunity to try and make it down the other end of the field. But here we go, Tigers are looking like no to play on. Lost ball. Not long to go, Whānau. Scrum there, Tony Ferraro ball. The bell looks like it's about to ring for a full-time whistle. Can they get one more try before full time? Got a good roll on here. 40 metres out. Let's shift it to the blind side there. Oh. Tamiana with the ball now. Finds opportunity to unload, offload. He goes to full time. They're going to finish off here with a try. Mahina Rangi puts a little chip through. Tigers fortunate clean that up. Kia ora whānau. Thanks for watching. There you have it, full-time score. 66-0. Mauri ora.